Hey everybody, come on in. It's good to see everyone today. Well, once again, we have turned the page in the calendar and it is now November the 1st. So I would like to wish each and every one of you that have a birthday in November, happy birthday. And I hope you make this a fantastic month and everything goes accordingly to your wishes, and you know, whatever you decide to do this year, going forth, I hope it's just fantastic. And if you know or have any family members that have a birthday in November, make sure you tell them that Irene said happy birthday to them also. Well, it is also Hodgepodge week. And that is one of my tags that I put on, where you can show whatever thing that is related to dolls, and maybe you can do several things. You don't have enough for one video. Just put them all together and tag me in it. I would also like to give a shout out to DoriesDollies for Flashback Friday, and Deb at DebsDollRoom for her tag of porcelain pics. So, guys and dolls, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, the first item I have up is the magazine Doll Castle News. Now, Doll Castle News is a bi-monthly magazine, and it just has some, I don't know if you guys and dolls get this magazine, but to me, it's a wonderful magazine. And I think nowadays they don't make too many, doll magazines. There used to be all types of doll magazines. Barbie had one, and well, maybe Barbie had several. I can't remember. And Doll Castle News. And there was one that I really enjoyed, and that was Soft Dolls and Animals, and it had patterns each month and showed you how to make different dolls and things. So this is the only one. Well, I get a miniature magazine called Miniature Travels, and that's by Miniature Time Travel, I believe. She's out of New Zealand, and she has a YouTube channel, but she also gives a magazine, and I really enjoy her magazine. So these are the only two I get nowadays. All right, let's take a look. I'm going all off strip here, but let's take a look at this little magazine. Now it has a bunch of articles in it. This month it has several interesting articles. There's one about record dolls of the 1970s. They've got an article in here about making your own dolls. And there's just a lot of interesting articles. Let's flip through and see what we can see. And I know there's an article about Christy in here. See, these are some wonderful. They always give a new doll article naming some of the new dolls. They have a lot of beautiful pictures. And Christy is featured this month with her family, with her friends and family. And they just have all kind of great articles and paper dolls. I really do enjoy this little magazine. But it's only bi-monthly. I wish it came out more than that, but that's how it goes. I'm grateful to have a doll magazine of any kind. But this is the Doll Castle. If you guys have, just let me know. Do you get this magazine, or are there any other doll magazines that maybe I didn't mention that you get? And I would sure like to take a look into those. And I would like to know if any of you guys and dolls have the dolls with records. Now, I've never owned one of those, but they seem interesting. But let me know how that goes. All right, and the second thing that I want to talk about is this little baby right here. And the artist that made this is Donna. I'm sorry, not Donna. Oh, yes, Donna Effner. Diane Effner, okay? And she grew up in Park Forest, Illinois. So, I think that's not too far from, I don't know, from Chicago, I believe. So, she's a Midwestern girl. She grew up there, and her father was an architect, and her mother was a homemaker and a crafter. And she got into dolls when her father made her flashcards, and she came to the word doll, and on the back was a picture of a Raggedy Ann. Now, I got this information off the web, and I have always, wanted a Donna Effner doll, and she's kind of the lady that kind of started it all. Well, let's open it up and see what's in here. Now, she is a member of the National Institute of American Doll Artists. Now, she is no longer with us. She passed away in 2009, I want to say. But y'all know how I am. I'm kind of spacey. But let's take a look at... And she's kind of one of the ladies that started the porcelain doll craze. Because she got into that institution, their art institute. So they promote the doll making artists. Okay, and here's the little booklet. Now, as we know, porcelain dolls aren't as sought after as they used to be. Reproduction and things like this. But this is an original Donna Effner. I don't know why I can't get the lady's name right. You'd think I would. And here's her certificates. All right, let's pull her out. Now, this little girl was a gift from none other than Miss Ruth. Now, y'all know Miss Ruth is my dog dealer, should I say. She is so kind to share these dolls with me. And this is little Goldilocks. That's why I have my little bears here. We kind of missing a bear, and she came with her bowl of porridge. There's her little bowl. So cute. I don't know. I think this is wood. But that's a little porridge bowl. And here's her little wrist tag by the artist. Okay. And this little girl is a part of a series of fairy tales. So this is our girl Goldilocks. I'll put this little porridge back in here because I will get it lost now. I will get it lost. Okay, so let's take a look at this little girl. She is so cute. Look at those curls all the way around. And she's got this little dress on. Let's see. Okay, and she came with her stand. She's got this little white dress on with okay, it's like doubled, I guess. And look at that embroidery on her collar and on her little pocket. You can put your finger in her little pocket. She's just the cutest thing. Just the cutest thing. Now, she made a lot of dolls, and I am thankful to her because she kind of started the making your own doll things because she wanted to share her craft and hobby and teach others how to do it. So she's a lady that, you know, should be a doll maker that should be admired. But here's my little Goldilocks, and I hope you have enjoyed seeing her and sharing in a little bit with me. And I hope you guys and dolls have great, wonderful dolly dreams. And I'm going to put her back in her little box, you know, and I am just so grateful to Miss Ruth for thinking of me. Thank you, Miss Ruth. But and that's all for today, guys and dolls. And I will see you next time. And remember, only you can do you. Be good to yourselves and to each other. And hand out a few smiles along the way. All right? I will talk to you next time. And if you are not subscribed, please do so. And leave me a comment, because I like hearing from you. I like talking with everyone. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.